Delta, Teska, Olgrub, Saphir, and Jakeyy. We go into game number 1 here onto Demon Island. So they saw that last game 5. They're like, okay, we kind of like that stage. We'll go over here too. No soft platforms will be quite interesting. I feel like we're going to see a lot of chaos here on these small walls.
Yeah, I think we already saw a lot of chaos in that last game that we just watched, with Gali. But he was not able to really make a huge benefit off of Demon Island. See who ends up getting the benefit here this time around. It's really about the edge guarding, really about who's really forcing some real like scary situations as soon as you put somebody off the stage. I'm gonna find out as we keep it moving here. Saphir, Jakeyy.
Delta with the edge guard, but Jakeyy interrupts with a ground pound side air. Delta loses his stock, but so does Saphir as Jakeyy, instead of trying to save his own teammate, he just goes for a KO onto Delta, so they trade the stocks away, and we go to 3 and 2 apiece, respectively, for both of these teams.
Wow. Yeah, 3 and 2 apiece, and another hurt teammate here on the other side, RayzoX and Jakeyy, both kind of hurt, so who's going to lose that stock first to give their team the advantage? That's what we're kind of looking for. Meanwhile, Delta, though, is starting to take a little more damage here on the second stock as well, too. Saphir looking quite healthy. I think he takes his first hit just there, but it's a little baby hit. Uh-oh. Oh, I like that idea of the pickup, though. That down air would have been super nice. Would have been able to Saphir would have been able to pick that up and move it to the left side of the stage away from the impending teammate, trying to break that combo up. Wasn't able to do it. Looks like it's going to be Jakeyy who loses that stock. RayzoX right behind him, though. So not too much of a lead being developed here for the blue team, but it is a lead indeed.
Sider comes out there from Delta. He's trying to find something. Saphir and Jakeyy haven't gone those big combo extensions, but finally a recovery comes out, disarms RayzoX. Saphir hitting an Rocket Lance and Sig onto Delta as well. The red team both in the red themselves. The blue team both in the yellow, so they're very comfortable here, but they need to confirm these stocks versus this team comp because it can get very scary very fast.
And Saphir clean. Yep. And send him straight out of there. Good by the quick double knockout there from Jakeyy. Only needing that end light to go ahead and push him past that blast zone. This is nice for the blue team. Delta and RayzoX, though, definitely can still get back into it. They're just going to need a couple team combos. Looks like they're playing 2 1v1s right now. RayzoX trying to handle Jakeyy there on the left side. Not going to happen, though. Jakeyy go for the high recovery.
Okay, side lights coming out. The ground pound just completely beats out the weapon toss up. I thought Saphir gave himself a little bit more time than he thought as well, and we find the D-light into side air. And right now, the red team forced Saphir on his last stock. This is definitely not over yet.
Not at all. I mean, you could see a nice little team combination being developed here on to Saphir. If they can get the stock off of Jakeyy, just kind of like eat that time up. Looks like they're looking for that stock. Yeah. They did get the stock off of Jakeyy. Now Saphir says,
Saphir, where are we going?
I'm getting out of here. I got to go.
My people need me. Yeah, recovery across the stage. I gotta go, bro.
I like the idea, though. He's like, I'm not staying down here with y'all for sure. I got to wait for my teammate to come back. And, yeah, that's going to be a stock off of RayzoX. Delta now living on borrowed time. That's going to be a stock as well in light. Go ahead and take it. And that is going to be an easy first game there for Jakeyy and Saphir. Just off Saphir alone, being able to get out of dodge to make sure he doesn't get hit with a team combo and bring his teammate back into a 1v1 situation.
I think it's so funny because I think he started charging the recovery before his teammate got KO'd. But he's like, I know what's going to happen. He's like, you're not making it back. And he's just charging the recovery across the screen. And you're right. I mean, you got to get out of there because a team combo could easily make this game very, very bad. But yeah, you'll see this here. Saphir is like, he's watching. He's like, things are not going well. Here. He's like jumping away. He's like, nope, I'm not trying to interact with that at all. But we go into this next game. Jakeyy, Saphir with the set lead here, 1-0 in their favor. But right now, I feel like the red team brought it to last stock, so it's not completely impossible. But this definitely looks a little bit more one-sided than the previous sets we've been commentating.
Yeah, but I mean, I think so far we've seen so many like good game 5s or game 4s just throughout this turn. I think almost everything's kind of went to game 5 at this point in time. So, scooped. Put down into the ground or down under the stage, but Jakeyy not able to get himself a little bit of a punish there and looking for a down air, maybe a ground pound. Not able to find it. Looking, he's trying to break that up. Didn't jump high up enough to get that side air to hit.
Ooh, double hit on that side air, 2-for-1 special. Oh, and the recovery comes in. It actually sends RayzoX in a terrible spot. The weapon toss as well. Delta can't save his teammate, but he actually reversals and catches Saphir on the backwards hit of the Nair. KOs there.
Oh, no.
Very unfortunate there. It looks like we're going to see 2 people, unfortunately, forfeit their stocks, but it is past the 10-second mark. So it looks like instead we just go to a 2-stock apiece game.
Yeah, you know, American reset, if you will. It's not a real... Okay, 3-stock game.
A bit of a desync, I think.
But I believe, yeah, maybe that's what's going on here because we're just kind of like running out. Everyone's kind of standing around. Oh, no.
It's still even, technically. It's playable.
What? Chat? What happens here?
Game?
Game, maybe?
Yeah, so we're going to go to a what I assume is going to be a reset for sure here, as Saphir and Jakeyy obviously have that 1-0 set lead, but something about going into game number 2 seems to be a little cursed.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, looks like they're going to be loading in here quite quickly. Yeah, so just a quick reset. Yeah.
So we're still going to reset even if we pass. Okay, well, you know, it happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Not sure what's going on today, but you know, we're getting close to spooky season, so you know, the crazies come out.
The title for the viewership awards is "I'll Haunt Your Dreams" or "I'll Haunt You in Your Dreams." So maybe a little bit of summoning specters here for sure in these games. But
haunting these servers, I think. I don't know what's going on.
Who knows really? But we go into this next game. Delta RayzoX in the back foot here. They need to pivot and hopefully build some momentum into this set. But Jakeyy and Saphir, I mean, they look pretty unstoppable. They won Summers. They're looking very, very good. We'll see how they do it. We go back to Demon Island.
All right, so hopefully everything's good now. Everyone's just kind of standing around. All right.
Whoa.
Like the synchronized
dash dance. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Bro, what is going on today, man?
I love I never get to talk about it because we never see it, but like the unarmed pose where they're like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? You know, like it's so funny. I never get to see the idle animation, but yeah, nonetheless.
Another reset.
Another reset.
Another reset. So we're going to reset one more time. Hopefully the third time's the charm as we try to get into this game 2. Something about game 2? Yeah, man. As you said, it's cursed. It is cursed. I'm blaming it on chat. Chat, I don't know what you guys did, but it's y'all fault.
For sure. Dude, when you're unarmed and standing still, they look so ready.
They look
They're like in a good, like a athletic position is what we call it in football. Athletic stance, ready for anything, ready to activate the quads. You know what I'm saying? So I've never seen that before. I guess I never noticed these things. And that's the beauty of Brawlhalla, the small details that Brawlhalla brings to the table.
I'm playing. Oh. Bro. Come on, it's literally you.
You get more and more disappointed every time. They gotta get a compilation.
Stand on, be a man or something. Like the stand.
His head's too big.
Yeah, here we go. Like if you.
This was me when I was a baby. My mom told me a lot.
Like your head was too big.
Yeah, I would she would leave me on the couch and I'd fall over. So.
All right, there we go. If I stand the controller up, you know, there we go. This is gonna work.
This is the one.
This is the one.
Third time's the charm, TK.
Third time's the charm for me putting it. Well, this is probably the 5th time I'll put it back up, I think. Third time's the charm for this game, though. I see him getting back into what the Jester. Everybody's in this lobby right now.
Dude, I'm seeing names I've never seen before, so I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, it looks like we are currently waiting for Jakeyy to lock in here. So yeah, we got a new lobby going here. We got it all set up. But yeah, so. Excited to see who's able to come out on top here. To recap once again, Saphir, Jakeyy, they won that first game. It was very clean. They both had one stock. It was a very, very dominant game. But you know, this happens in football, for example, like lightning delays, and they talk about after the lightning delay, who benefits from the momentum shift. And we'll see if Jakeyy and Saphir benefit because they were the ones in the lead, or if Delta and RayzoX completely flipped the script. We'll have to see here.
All right, I think we're playing the game this time around. All right. Now, we've got a decent amount of resets. I think third time, if you have to reset again, you lose a game. That's my rule. I don't know. At that point, it's not the servers. It might be you. I don't know. We'll find out. But we're getting back into it. And see if this one plays out for Saphir and Jakeyy after, you know, a couple of resets here. Or will Delta and RayzoX be able to get themselves a W on the board? Jakeyy able to get. Oh my God!
That hitbox is crazy on Battle Boots. What is he gonna get here? Boom! Just the craziest ground pound you've ever seen. It hit on both of the farthest angles possible as well of the crescent moon. That's a great way to start for the blue team.
Yeah, no, I think it's if this is like any indication of what the momentum looks like. Yeah, Jakeyy is right back on his BS. This is exactly what I was saying from before, though. His edge guards usually go insane, and that is a testament of it right there. Double ground pound, double KO. They got a nice little lead here. He still has not taken that much damage either. He's going a little foolish, yeah.
Okay, and Delta, they immediately kind of hone back in on Saphir. They're trying to get some damage over to him, and that's definitely the angle for sure, because Jakeyy seems to be dominating wherever he is on the stage. Gets a pick up there with the turnaround signature, but RayzoX going deep with that side. Saphir gets a reversal with the downer, just KOs out right off the bottom. And an N-Sig comes out as well. Does that KO? Yes, it does. And Saphir picking up a double KO for himself as well.
You know, yeah, because he fears that you're not going to outperform me. That's what he's like, yeah, that was cool. Let me get a double KO as well. Now they have an even more solid of a lead as they are now one stock ahead of their opponent. opponents, but look at Delta. He is taking damage, bro. Bro is he is getting beat down. That was a great save. Yeah, he needed that. RayzoX needed to save him real bad.
Oh, RayzoX, the recovery sends him underneath the stage. A scary angle to be at. The blue team are just completely steamrolling through Delta right now as Delta is one hit away from losing that stock. The Cider comes in. Weapon toss, GC, breakdance to catch RayzoX there, and we lose the stock. Saphir gets the recovery and a side signature. Delta saying, my turn for a double KO. We go all down to last stock, but both the red team members one hit away from losing the game.
I mean, this is, again, you always got to say there's still a possibility, but y'all have to play perfectly. The possibility, I think, has been cut in half already. Cut really in like a fourth. Like, or, you know, like you only had like a 24-hour situation.
Wait a minute. It comes down to last stock. Side light, he gets a dodge read. Double D-light into Cider. Saphir getting sent off stage. It's a 1v1, and RayzoX looks for the end light onto the wall. Saphir lands back down with an end light. The Nair comes out. Saphir flips it with a Nair, though, and this should be Saphir hopefully holding the center stage and winning this game. You
cannot get 2 double KOs and lose this game, bro. Like, what is going on here? All right. Okay. Just the end light to go ahead and take it. I was ready to say, you literally cannot get 2 double KOs in quick fashion like that and say, yeah, well, we'll lose. We'll lose now.
That would have been a mess. And then we get resets again, and it's just like, dude, that's a terrible way. You lose all the momentum, you lose all the aura. It's bad. But no, we get a win there for Saphir, who's able to clutch it out with the Rocket Lance, the end light to find the KO, and we go into game number 3 with a 2-0 lead for Saphir and Jakeyy.
Yeah, dude, I was a little scared for a second, but
yeah, me too.
We're able to get back into it, and now, just that 2-0 lead. Saphir and Jakeyy might be the first people to get up on the screen and make this 3-0 happen. But yeah, I mean, Delta and RayzoX, even after some very hard starts to this game, is still able to turn that into something crazy. I do think that Jakeyy kind of just gave his stock up, though, in like a really weird way. But I had enough faith in his partner to go ahead and take it. I'll give it up.
Okay, RayzoX with the end light there. Goes for the GC side light. Jakeyy getting a GC side light to punish. Getting hit by 4 hits into a Nair to turn it around. RayzoX taking so much more damage than he was able to dish out in that situation. Delta kind of just watching a passerby as his teammate gets hit by that big battle boot string. The red team here both kind of faltering in the damage department right now. The downer sends RayzoX in a really bad angle. A downer into the stage. The Cider sends Delta away. The red team have yet to find their footing in this game, and they won't find it there. The D-light recovery from Jakeyy, and Jakeyy once again is running away with the early game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we love to see here from the blue team as well, too, or from Jakeyy specifically. Now he's got both of the red team off of the screen. I thought we were going to try to see like a little more of an edge guard coming out for him, but they kind of just played a little passively. Doesn't matter, though. They're still finding some damage. Jakeyy is really looking for this recovery. It's like the 3rd recovery he's thrown out in those like last 10 seconds. Really wants to go off the top. Saphir, though, found himself an in-light kind of out of nowhere.
Okay, the Nair, that's not bad. That's good damage on the Saphir, but we're not even at that KO damage yet onto Ogrim, which is quite unfortunate for the red team. The Cider comes out. Jakeyy with a side light to follow up. A downer sends off stage. Delta holding onto the wall with the Nair. The end light hits Saphir that time. Jakeyy holding onto his stock as well. And the red team, I mean, chaos is the name of the game when you're up a stock, and Saphir is not going to give the stock easily. Immediately backdashes off stage and holds onto the stock.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Saphir was able to make it through.
He flips it. Does he find the KO? Okay, RayzoX makes it back, and he avoids the Pogo. Saphir avoids the N-stick as well and gets a punish with a landing Nair unarmed. Somehow he's still holding on. The side stick comes out, but the Taros is going to find the KO over onto Saphir. And another GC side stick makes it so that this game isn't quite as easy for the blue team as they'd like. A GC haymaker off a down air unarmed. Jakeyy's edge guarding sees no end. It's crazy.
Straight up, and he got the perfect angle off the 45-degree. Go ahead and spike him down off that as well, too. Jakeyy is not playing with these boys this time around. RayzoX and Delta still trying to fight to even get into this set. No pickup there from Jakeyy, or from Saphir, but ends up seeing Jakeyy lose that stock. Now, RayzoX, Delta still could potentially make this happen, but they really got to do something to Saphir, or maybe just even get something off of Jakeyy right now. If they can get a little 2v1 and turn it into a 2v1 situation, that'd be super nice. Uh-oh.
Okay, Saphir with a ground pound there. Delta immediately flips it, goes for the ground pound, goes for it all, and Delta can make it back. He swings one too many times for the reversal, and this should be all but over as the blue team now have a 3-stock-to-1 lead on RayzoX, getting hit with a double Nair into the Cider. Doesn't get hit by it, but RayzoX is just holding on, but it's too little too late. It's not the time right now. We'll see him try to make this a little bit closer, a little bit more dignity in the downfall, but it looks like it's over.
Yeah, I don't know how he's supposed to make it past that. Even if he was able to get past that and touch the wall, you already know that Jakeyy was there for a ground pound or a down air to go ahead and take that stock regardless. And yeah, a 3-0 right there. I mean, just solid teamwork there from Saphir and Jakeyy. 492, 465 on the damage here to 424 and 365. Wasn't like they absolutely ran over their opponents, but they were able to get a lead and just maintain that lead throughout the set.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's going to be our first 3-0 of the block, I think. Like that.